Bronze skin, dripping in gold.
Young black king.
Can't tell me nothing, I already know.
Young black king.
Head full of wood, won't sell my soul. I won't sell
Young
it,
black
I won't sell
king.
it.
Young black king. Young black king.
Bronze skin, dripping in gold.
Young black king.
Can't tell me nothing, I already know.
Young black king.
Head full of wood, won't sell my soul. I won't sell
Young
it, I
black
won't sell
king.
it.
Young black king. Yeah. Young black king.
He said, let me guess. White devil, white devil? Yes. You speak what you do. Tell them what I'm saying. I come in peace.
Inkwenzu ocha, uza, inkosozana.
I couldn't help but notice that Ikwitsu Orcha part. Did you just refer to me as white devil?
This how they know you.
Leave that part out from now on. I represent the princess.
Indi, inkosazana.
War is hell. The last thing we want is a fight.
Iwa manje, noma uhambi. Uma enganqoba lo mnqophiso wamawashuthu angeke abulawe. The chief said, if you pass all Wuchutu tests, you do not die.
Yo, what's good, fam? So today we have Aussie, the outsider, which is still trying to stick her nose in people's business and still continue to play the devil's advocate. So let's get into her and let's get to know her for who she is as she continues to lie to the world and YouTube.
Well, very unfortunate. I have to do my first video on anarchy. YouTube is a self-governing community, so when you upload a video, you're asked what's in your video and whether it breaches any community guidelines and so on. That's what we call self-governing, and that's the traditional sense of the word anarchy. Love it or hate it, that's what YouTube is today. Now, I've only appeared as a guest on a couple of channels so far, and I've talked about different cases, but what I wanted my first video on my own channel to be about was Australian true crime cases, like William Tyrrell, Daniel Morecambe, and the Beaumont children who've been missing since I was a toddler. So essentially I've had very limited exposure to the anarchist YouTube community, yet here we are.
So fam, just pay attention on how Aussie is trying to play victim to her own anarchy that her and her friend Benny created. Isn't this the same tool that they utilized against me when Benny first attacked me on Doug's Live? And they all had Benny's back trying to dogpile me. Not to mention when Benny was bashing my name in the middle of slandering my name and defamating me and my wife's character. She sent this man a $5 cash app in the middle of his conversation talking about me. So you kind of drug yourself into this anarchy part of the YouTube. Keep it 100, girl.
I'm being dragged into online dogpiling.
It wasn't you just calling Emma racist? That's one of the people that helped me when you guys attacked me. Emma is my friend and she's not racist. Cut the BS.
Gotta choose a side. Well, I don't want to choose a side. You know, I'm doing what I think is right. I'm not choosing a side. I'm not out there attacking people or threatening people or doing anything of the sort.
Well, see, that's kind of what the problem is It's a serious situation at hand, and you have to choose a side, or you're going to be put on a side. You can't play both sides of the fence in this situation. So once again, this man has did what he did to me and my family for nothing, off of information that you gave him. This man has threatened to shoot my house up multiple times. He just threatened me to send his family after me and told me to go to the law enforcement as soon as I can because they're on their way. This man has did so, and you back him up. That is the problem. You're backing up. You're playing devil's advocate. You're grown, right? Self-proclaimed, right? You understand what's going on. It's called guilty by association. You cannot be involved in criminal cases and not understand that. Simple common sense. You back this man up, you have his back in crimes that he commit. Same thing that I was telling Doug. Fall in the same category. Nothing more, nothing less. You're an accessory to his crimes.
Dogpiling, incidentally, is not a new concept. I've been online for just over 2 decades, since internet first came to Australia.
We have another
and I've never been dragged
hands.
into dogpiling. I've never been a part of it. I don't wish to be a part of it. But other people just keep wanting to drag me into these.
Contradiction after contradiction. How do you not want to be involved in this when you involve yourself? Let me tell y'all a little something about me and where I'm from and how we get down. Meaning, I can have a good friend, right? And just say he hops on YouTube and then start doing what Benny is doing. I am not going to condone that, and I'm going to check my friend. And I'm not going to get on the internet and support that BS. And if he doesn't correct himself, then I'm going to have to distance myself. That's just how real I am. And I'm pretty sure you're older than me and you understand that. So once again, take that BS, bag it up, and throw it in the trash.
Dogpiling episodes. Now, today, dogpiling is a rather immature thing to do. Today, it's usually gamers, teenagers, 12-year-olds. That's who does the dogpiling. If you want to look over the history of swatting, you'll find that today it's only teenagers.
So guys, I guess it must be a different word for what her, Benny, and Doug did to me, right?
Just doing stupid things like that, because it actually does cause harm to come to people. So, all these concepts are not new to me. I've been watching them evolve since day dot. So none of this is new to me. It might be new to others. But it is particularly childish for this behaviour to go on, and in part it is due to the anarchist environment that YouTube has built for us to use as a platform.
So what do you call this that Benny is doing? Because I have not seen one positive video about this man. Or should I say adult-like.
Moving right along. What is the issue today? Well, today I find I'm being dragged into stuff that's going on with Benny's channel. So, because I live in a different time zone to Ben.
Yet, this crazy woman keeps saying she's getting dragged. You must have drugged yourself in this shit. Well, I don't know.
In the rest of America, I often wake up to drama unfolded already yesterday, and this is what I woke up to. First of all, I don't know anything about Nina Boy. I don't know anything about his issues with Benny, but I believe this is where it all started. That part of the story is completely beyond me. I have no idea what's going on there.
Well, one thing we know about Benny, he attacked all boots on grounds here for Classic and Sincere. One thing we know about Aussie, she supports Benny. So that tells you part of what type of person she is right there. Self-explanatory. Hey, look, y'all. All she doing is exposing herself. She is telling on herself. And really making herself look. Should have just left me alone, Aussie. Should have just left me alone. No, you did not hit me up to apologize. Should have just left me alone. And kept Rayshon's name out your gums and your videos. That's all I ask.
I ain't going nowhere.
Calm down.
I'm calm.
You're gonna go sit in the car.
Do your fucking job.
You're pushing all the wrong buttons, pal.
We the victims, man. We the victims.
That victim shit is way overblown. Just sit there and shut up.
However, for some reason people think I do. Some people think I am Benny incarnate. And for those who have been following along, you will know that I have been trying to help Benny understand the history of all this dogpiling and swatting and what this all means, and that it is immature and that it's not right to be doing it. Now I've finally come to a stage with Benny where he understands this now. You know, he was new to the YouTube world. He didn't understand this to begin with. Now he gets it. Now he's pulling back, and you know, he's still going to have his issues with other channel holders. I understand that. He's allowed to have issues with whoever he wants to have issues with. I don't control the guy.
Okay, let's talk about this real quick. How Benny hopped in the comment section today on her video. She deleted most of everybody else's comments, but don't delete his negativity. That's why you're dragged in this mess, because you condone to the...
He's a grown-ass man. He's allowed to have an opinion. I have, however, convinced him to cut out the swearing and go about things a different way. And some of you may have noticed that his channel has cleaned up a little bit in that area. And I'm not saying it's all perfect and everything's good all of a sudden overnight. That's not how it works.
Cleaned up? Oh, cleaned up what? This man gets worse. How does he clean up? Throw everything under the bed, head out? Sounds like you picking sides, Aussie. He fell on the other side of the fence. You see that picture right there? He fell to the dirt. Fell back to the dirt.
Benny's learning, and I'm learning. So these things take time, but there certainly has been an improvement in Benny's online behaviour, and I don't think anybody who watches him on a regular basis can deny that.
One thing for certain, two things for sure. Before you learn to be real with others, you have to be real with yourself. Well, at least they learning, guys.
Anyway, in response to this question, am I okay with Benny's behaviour? Well, no, I'm not okay with it. But that's his personality. He deals with things differently to me. Benny now understands that computer geeks, like myself, look down on trolling behaviour and dogpiling and all the other behaviour that he thought was defending himself. I have no idea who this person is who took my TikToks, but for some reason they felt compelled to tag me on an All American Cartel LLC's page, whom I might add, I've only ever heard Benny mention him once, so I'm not exactly sure why or how anything went down there. But anyway, this question is, are you okay with this behaviour from Benny? Well, obviously I'm not okay with it, or I wouldn't be working with him in the background.
So, Aussie, let me be real with you real quick. You know, I am a street dude. If I get bullied in the streets, I know how to handle mine like a man. I never been cyber bullied before, so it was kind of different. So I did kind of feel the pressure. And I did feel attacked by all you guys. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad at all y'all. And anybody that backed up Benny, I felt I need to go after everybody. And look, to be real, I still feel attacked by you. You have not apologized yet. You condone to this man's nonsense, and you're still doing the same old rubbish.
Try and help him understand how wrong it is to be doing all this dogpiling and doxing and swatting and just general trolling. But you know, obviously this is someone just trying to troll me in. But you know, my question is why am I being trolled in? You know, I'm actually trying to help this behavior sort of, you know, take a better turn. So I don't actually understand why I'm being trolled into it. It actually started a little bit before all of this. It started with the spat that occurred between Benny and Rayshon. Somehow I got dragged into that.